Let's talk about the All-African Games right now, the female category and the male category. The male All-African Games under 23 side, if you want to call them that, under Samson Siasia, we get to play later on today against Zambia. Other game, that's it. Nigeria taking on Zambia at under 23 level. We expect a lot from these people. Yeah, they look like they're confident with the way they played. I remember they won the 2 legs in Abuja and when they went away. And Zambia, it looks like it's going to be a difficult task, but the boys are talking tough.
Hopefully they should win. Hopefully they should win.
Get
so that
points.
the next leg, the away tie, will be from out. Yes. Hopefully they should win today.
All right, let's talk about the girls too. The girls played. Mali played. The Mali female side played the Super Falcons. It was shared points, 1-1. The game was played yesterday. We look forward to the next game. A lot of people have said that this should be easy. I mean, if you go to Mali and you share points with Mali, then you should come back home and do business. But that was not what we used to do before. We used to go ahead and run over just about anybody.
You're right. But we didn't. One, African football is coming up in other part of the African countries. And two, we didn't have the complement of our stars yesterday. Azeezat Oshoala will be playing for Liverpool ladies on Wednesday when their league starts.
Yeah.
Desiree Nozie is not in the team. I think it was only Francesca Odega and Ngozi Okobi that was in that team yesterday. And of course the goalkeeper White, But then Ngozi Okobi actually scored the goal, and then Mali got to equalize. And as it stands, we will come to Nigeria and get the job done.
Yeah.
In our quest for the All-African Games.
So we wish them all the best. We wish them all the best and in good stead. I mean, they're playing well anyway.
Definitely.
And they don't even have the full compliments of the side, like you did say. Having said that, let's talk about the under-20 side. The AYC, the final will take place today. It's been long coming. I mean, it's been about 2 weeks, and the final will take place in Senegal, Dakar, Senegal today. And the under-20 side will play the host country, Senegal. Remember, Senegal qualified from Group A with us. They actually came second behind the Super Flying Eagles, like I like to call them. There will be a third place game to Ghana taking on Mali. Let's do analysis as regards that game. Like Ken did say in his introduction, the Super Flying Eagles have never played against the host country and win at that final. They look to upturn that today.
They should upturn it. Everything is in their favor. One, they played Senegal at the earlier stage and actually defeated them 3-1. And then two, we've actually won this title 6-7 times now, and we are the highest record. We're the highest holders of that record at the under-20 level.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Manu Garba will want to go to the under-20
as African champion.
Under-20 World Tournament as African champions.
Yeah.
Having said that, I want us to be a little bit careful about our expectation from this lad. So far, I think they've done very well. Taiwo Awoniyi has 3 goals.
Yeah.
The skipper now, Musa Mohammed, has scored 4 goals from the penalty spot. He hasn't even missed any. And we have people who have scored here and there. Ifeanyi Matthew 2 goals. What's his name now? Christian Piagbara has 1 goal and all that. So it's been a mix, so to speak, of emerging stars of Nigerian under-20 team. And as we said, the expectations for me, you know where I stand on.
I know where you stand.
You know where I stand.
I knew where you were with under-17 level. I don't know what you think about this under-20 level.
If they win, very good for us as Nigerians.
Okay.
We'll get to celebrate something before the elections. If they don't win, they're already qualified for the World Cup anyway, which is even more important. Now, if you remember 2 years ago when the under-17 lost to Ivory Coast on penalty, you remember those lads were crying, the Iheanachos and the Awoniyis. They were in tears practically because they lost at the under-17 level.
On penalties.
On penalties. Who knows if that was what spurred them, their determination to go ahead to win that tournament. I'm not saying we should lose today so that it can spur us to win, but I'm just saying if we can maintain that same level of consistency, why not? It will be wrong, in my own estimation, if we go there as African champions and the same Senegal that we beat at the African tournament, emerge ahead of us at the world. That means, there's a lacuna, a gap there.
All right. Well said, Larry. But these guys are good. Manu Garba is driven, is motivated. Luka Ogbadi as well. I think they're motivated. We've never won the World Championship at under-20 level. This will be enough motivation for them to go ahead and see if they can win this. Now, it will be further announced if they go ahead and win the Youth Championship on African soil. We are just saying. And these guys are good. I mean, look at the way they play. They play like a team. This is a long time we've seen tiki-taka kind of football with our age grade level. Last time they played as a unit probably was on Tella and maybe but this were on a 17 level. All right, wish them all the best. Kickoff time will be 8:30. At some point in time, I'm sure we'll still get to talk to you some more when Ken comes back for the other part of the program to talk about this AYC tournament. Having said that, let's talk about the EPL. We leave the shores of Africa and go straight to the English Premier League. Games were played yesterday. Manchester City played 3-0 over West Bromwich Albion. Aston Villa lost 0-1 to Swansea City. Newcastle United played 1-2 with Arsenal. Southampton 2-0 over Burnley. Stoke City played 1-2 with Crystal Palace. Tottenham Hotspur played 4-3 with Leicester City. And West Ham United played 1-0 over Sunderland. For me, the game that will stand out is Crystal Palace. I mean, ever since Lampard took over, I mean, they look like they've been house on fire. I mean, they currently play about 11th on the table. They look good. They look like they're going to finish middle of the table.
You know, Alan Pardew is a legend in Crystal Palace ever since 1989 when he scored in that semi-final and dumped Liverpool out of the FA Cup. And people thought he was crazy when he left Newcastle, who were seemingly placed above Crystal Palace on in terms of points, and then he went to a team that was miles beneath it.
Yeah.
Right now, with yesterday's victory and Newcastle's loss, Crystal Palace has moved up above Newcastle as it is. So seemingly it looks like a very brilliant decision from Alan Pardew. Take nothing away from the game yesterday against Stoke City. Zaha scored a beautiful goal and the Stoke tried to come back into that game, but it just wasn't their day. Man City, the first game of the day yesterday, they did all they could to actually break down opposition. West Brom, another tough team. We saw a red card decision for the wrong person in that game. Gareth McAuley got a red card.
I've seen it like 3 times this season.
Like 3 times this season. O'Shea and West Brown. And yesterday, Gareth McAuley was sent off instead of Craig Dawson. But having said that, Wilfred Bony got his first goal for Man City. And Fernando got Man City's second goal, which was their 1,000th in the Premier League. And then David Silva ended it off. Beautiful result for Man City. So it means they're now 4 points behind Chelsea. But Chelsea with 2 games in hand. Arsenal also did what they had to do, especially after the tiring game they played against Monaco. 2 goals from Giroud first half was enough. Newcastle came back into it strongly in the second half. Sissoko, beautiful goal, but Arsenal just stood their ground and took away 3 points.
Arsenal were lucky to escape with the maximum
I agree with you.
All right, Chelsea actually lead 3 points. Lead Manchester City with 3 points. They got to play a game today and they still have an outstanding game. Let's talk about the Super Sunday games that will take place today. By 2:30, Liverpool will take on Manchester United and Hull City will play Chelsea. The last game of the day will be QPR taking on Everton, but the focus of the attention will be Liverpool, Manchester United, Hull City, Chelsea.
Ken has said these are the big brothers of English football. Yeah, based on record, based on past antecedents, based on pedigree, you can't take anything away from Liverpool, Manchester United. It's just that it's unfortunate that they are currently struggling for 4th and 5th position right now behind the likes of younger brothers Chelsea, Man City, and Arsenal. But as it stands, you would expect that. Right? As it stands, you would expect that it will all be fireworks in this one. The last time Liverpool lost in this league, EPL, was against Manchester United, 3-0 at Old Trafford. They've not lost a game ever since that time, and they've been on a serious winning streak that has taken them just to 2 points behind Liverpool. If they win today, they will overtake Manchester United. But if Manchester United win, Manchester United will stretch the lead to 5 points. A draw will not favor any of them.
That's right. That's what the table looks like. Liverpool is 2 points behind Manchester United. That's why
on 54.
On 54. Chelsea still on top with 64 points. Manchester City is second with 61 points. Arsenal are third with 60 points. Manchester United occupy fourth with 56 points. If you see, Chelsea have 2 games in hand. Sunderland, Burnley, QPR, Leicester City are bottom 4 of the table. Whatever way it swings, the odds favor Chelsea. They have 2 games in hand. Should they pick maximum points against Hull City and go ahead to play that next game and win? I think it's against Leicester City. And they pick maximum points and it will be 6 or 9 points clear on the table. All right, having said that, let's take a trip to the Spanish La Liga. The games today will be 2:30 p.m. The second game will be around 5:30, talking about Hull City, Chelsea, and the last game between QPR and Everton, if you want to see that. And if you want to talk, if you want to see the game in the Spanish La Liga, games today will be Deportivo La Corona taking on Espanyol, Villarreal taking on Sevilla, Real Sociedad will play host to Cordoba, and the biggest game of
the
Spanish Spanish La Liga. Now will be Barcelona taking on Real Madrid. Biggest game of the week. I mean, to look forward to as well too with Barcelona taking on Real Madrid.
Biggest game of the Spanish calendar. It's always you have to always tick this game out. The Barcelona Real Madrid, and it is fitting that both teams are meeting at the same time. There's a resurgence of Barcelona. There's a resurgence of Lionel Messi, and at the other end, Cristiano Ronaldo is finding it difficult to score. Particularly 5 goals in 10 games is the poorest Cristiano Ronaldo will ever have in Real Madrid. Having said that, Barcelona has 3 star players in front right now.
NMS,
talking about
NMS,
yes. Neymar, Messi and Suarez. And of course the BBC guys in Real Madrid, Benzema, Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo. Between them, Messi alone has actually equaled the number of goals those three have scored.
Yes.
And he has even surpassed them in number of assists in 2015 alone. Messi in rich vein of form. We saw the nutmeg against Milner in Manchester in the Champions League in midweek. It will be difficult for Barcelona not to get a result in this game. I think if they even get a draw, they will still be above Real Madrid, which is the least they can afford. Anyway,
That's right.
They can't afford to lose to Real Madrid and allow Real Madrid to go over them. So as it stands, it's an interesting time. Lionel Messi on a rich vein of form.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo is sulking. He doesn't score a goal. He's unhappy because Bale scored.
Yeah.
You know, his body language just shows that he's not so glad.
All right, let's take a look at the team that actually will defend. We should have been defended, or are still defending champions. We have Atletico Madrid, Ferran Torres getting the first goal. In the 2-0 over Getafe, Rayo Vallecano played 1-0 over Malaga. Levante 0-1 with Celta de Vigo. Atletico Bilbao played 2-1 with Almeria, and we saw Granada play 0-0 with Eibar. Quickly, let's take a look at the log. That's Barcelona on top with 66 points. Real Madrid at second with 60. I beg your pardon, Barcelona 65 points. Real Madrid at second with 64, Valencia third with 60, and we have Atletico Madrid, the point adrift of Valencia with 59 points. Bottom of the table, we have Levante, Granada, and Cordoba. We need to round off right now. I'd like to thank you. But quickly, let's take a look at the log. Let's talk about the Champions League pairings. We have Atletico Madrid taking on Real Madrid, Juventus taking on Monaco, Porto taking on Bayern Munich, and PSG will take on Barcelona.
I think Barcelona will qualify. I think Atletico will qualify above Real Madrid because of the antecedents. They done them out of Copa del Rey.
Yep.
Barcelona, I think Bayern Munich will also qualify.
It's difficult to actually predict.
It's difficult to predict at this stage anyway.
All right, I'd like to thank you to everybody for being a part of this segment. We're asking you to go anywhere. Thank you, Larry. Hopefully we get to see you next week.
Always a pleasure.
I'd like to say thank you for being a part of this segment. We're going to break. When we come back, Ken has a full house. I mean, the guys that participated in the Channel Skills National Cup, and I will be representing Lagos, are in the studio. They'll be talking to you how they intend to actually defend the honor of Lagos when they get to play other teams. Join us again after this break.